Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy E Holiday. Just wanted to kind of do a little check-in with y'all and, do a little mukbang again. Just, what I'm doing right now. Mukbang with y'all. But just kind of let y'all know what's been going on with, the 2020 life and all that. Really, I can't really talk too much about it because I really haven't even done nothing yet because I've been on break for 2 weeks. I just started my job on the 1st of the month of December, so I really can't talk about like anything in particular going on. So we're not gonna talk about that. Really just gonna talk about like what I've been up to, what's been going on, and blah 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 blah. So I gotta say, coming into 2020 was kind of awkward actually, because the first thing I wake up to is these little World War III memes. And then next thing you know, Australia's on fire. And I'm just like, this is an awful way to see how 2020 is going. Like, what the hell is going on? So I gotta say that's kind of something though. But it's like, I have to admit it's kind of a goofy little generation going on here. And I was just talking about that with my buddy, and then next thing you know, a video about how Generation X and stuff like shows up, and I'm just thinking, man, this some real shit though. Like, all jokes aside though, like, bruh, this shit is real. And it's kind of funny that we're making someone's death or like serious situations now, or they're memes now. So it's like nothing's taken serious no more, and it's kind of crazy. Funny, but I'm like, it shouldn't be like that though. It really shouldn't be like that, because I'd hate if somebody did some shit like that. If like one of my folks died and they make everything a joke about it, like, I'd probably be hella pissed off, to be real. But anyway, aside from that, man, I've been doing a little work. What's my last vlog? Yeah, I posted on when was it? It was before New Year's. Okay, so that day, I can't even think right now. I just kind of got out of bed. The 31st. Anyways, yeah, I was doing a little bit of work trying to get my profile up and all that stuff. And I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I kind of discovered while like promoting myself. Firstly, man, like, speaking of promoting yourself, everybody knows like when you want to like get out there quicker, it's obviously gonna be some funds involved. So that's been a thing for such a long time though. It's just it's even bigger now. So now everybody thinks that if you pay your way in, one, they're not even going to be real people and they're going to be fake, which it can be like that. And I'm going to tell y'all something about that later on. But when it comes to like promoting yourself and getting yourself out there and stuff, you're really going to be you're gonna be putting some pay up there, because if you want to talk to somebody that's got connect, they're gonna make a business out of it. It's not saying that it's a cheap way, it's not the legit way. That's a legit way as well. Like, how do you think some of these like rappers and stuff get out there, man? They had to pay their way up. They had to pay these producers, these big names and stuff. So funds are involved. So it's not like ain't nothing free like it used to be, man. But anyway, speaking of promoting and stuff, so I was working on my Instagram, and I wanted to try to get back up and doing, work on the Instagram and stuff. Not work as in. Anyways, I'm gonna stop doing all that kind of shit. But I was doing a little shout out, and it really kind of disappointed me because I'm paying this guy money, and I just think it's ridiculous that I'm paying you money and I don't get what I deserve, So let me cut into it. So pretty much I pay this guy, right? He always bugging me. He be bugging me, man. He's probably the only shout out page that bugs me. And he's like, you want shout out again, bro? Hey, shout out. Now we do shout out again. I'm guessing he's hella desperate for money because he don't know how to go out and get a job. So he keeps bugging me and shit. So I was pushing him off. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get another shout out off of him because he's done me well and whatnot. So the shout out happened yesterday. So I pay him up. He does his part, whatever. And it kind of came late though. You know, I was like, you know, I don't know when you're gonna post this stuff. So actually, no, 2 days ago was when I gave it to him. Then yesterday is when he decided to do it. And then I get my followers. Now note, so I went from 2,000 something followers to 4,000. And I'm just like, okay, you know, number looks good and all. But then another part of me is like, like, let me check something real quick. So I put up a picture, you know, I've had for a while. And I just posted up there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it was hella disappointing. So it's been up for like 15 minutes. I just got these freshly new followers, right? Note that I only get like 3 likes. Only 3 likes. I just got these people. So I'm like, man, wait a minute. So I went through the list. I went to the heart, you know, it shows you people that just started following and stuff. And every single one of these accounts, kid you not, had 0 posts, 0 followers, and they following people. And that right there is when I knew. I was like, done. I know some legit pages, but I was just like, it started hitting me like, this is some bullshit. You got me some inactive pages following me. Like, do you take me for an idiot? So he hits me up and he's like, you get your followers? And I say, yeah, ... And he's like, you want to shout out again, bro? And I tell him, no, we are done doing business. And because I told him before we did all this stuff, I said, I do not want fake followers. Because he had this deal where he says, you give me such and such amount, I give you 2K followers. Like, first of all, do not give me followers. Let them follow me on their own volition. I do not like people being forced to follow me. That's bullshit, and that's just not how to get things in motion for me. I don't like that. I'm already paying you. And so it had me thinking, and it had me like wondering. And I was like, you know what? I think I know what's really going on. And here's what I think. I think they have all these accounts prepared beforehand, right? So they have all these accounts listed and set up. And note that the name of these accounts really just be like randomly typed stuff. And it's like, it ain't even a name. It'd just be like BB2KGLYYYZ. It'd be like something like that, okay? Has no profile picture up or nothing. Or it does, but it'd be like something you can tell it just came out from Google Photos or some shit. So I think what they do is they have all of these things set up. This is why it takes them so long to like get you your followers, because they gotta make up all these accounts and get them lined up. They already set up, like everything is already in motion for when you get your followers, right? So you get your followers, but these are accounts they made. Huh? Why would I have 2,000 dead followers, no posts, no followers, and their following list is at about 800 something? And you want to know why? Because they're following people who also paid for followers, and they're not even real because they already set them in motion. They have all that stuff set. So all they do is once they get your money and they say, I'll post it at such and such a time, really it's so they can get the stuff lined up and ready so that they can just shovel it all into your following list. Like, I'm not fucking stupid. So really, I'm like, you know, I told the dude, I said, we're done. I said, I'm not paying for inactive frauds. I didn't give you fake money, so you shouldn't give me fake people. And they're not even people. They're accounts you made. All you had to do was highlight all of it. I don't know how you do it, but you manage to, like, you do some background work. You sit there and click on all the accounts, you know, and then you just say, send them to me. That is some deep thinking shit. Because I'm a deep thinking person, and I dig deep in things, and I start, you know, I get my gears going. I'm thinking, how is it that I have 4,000 followers and none of them like my shit? See, he don't think that I know. Like, they'll fraud you with that shit, man. Like, you got to use your head with that shit. They will fraud you for your money. Granted, you get your followers, but they're not going to be real. And that's why you got to make sure, like, if you're going to do shout outs and shit, make sure it's not a shout out page like that. Like, find somebody that actually has, like, photos of themselves. And I actually know a few shout out pages that are actually legit. Like, and they don't even, like, label themselves as a shout out page, but they do put that as part of, like, their business promoting. And I like that. So I do know of a few legit. The rest of them, done. I actually looked into a couple other so-say shout out pages. I seen one with 1.3 million followers, right? So I go through the list, and I'm like, this girl got 650 likes, and it had the photo up for 5 hours. 650 likes, and you have 1.3 million followers, right? These are supposed to be real people following you, and you got this bitch only 650 likes, and you got me fucked up. So I went and, like, did a comparison to a 1.3 million shout out page and someone that's a celebrity or something with probably like the same, not probably, do the same amount or more so. And it's like they're in the 100Ks and shit. I'm not fucking stupid. Well, actually I am, because I've been paying y'all motherfuckers and I ain't even getting real ones. But actually I did have one shout out page actually, that actually had me some real, like, followers and stuff. Because when I put up a picture, I actually would get a good amount of likes and stuff. But I don't know what these pages think, like, I am. I'm not stupid. I'm not about to sit here and waste my money on, like, that kind of stuff. And I really don't think that's, like, professional. And it really shouldn't be like that. And it's just, that's fraud, man. That's fraud. You give me real people like I give you real money. Like I'm paying you to do this shit. And it's funny because the guy tried to defend that. Nope, these are real people, friend. And I said, bull crap. He hasn't said nothing to me since, because he knows now that he's got me fucked up. And, you know, I'm not going to ask for my money back, because I did what I did. He did what he did. But the thing is, though, at the end of the day, they weren't real. So, believe it or not, I actually wasted about 2.5 hours selecting all of those profiles and deleting them. So now I'm back down to 2K, which I'm completely okay with that, because I don't want 4,000 followers and getting only 2 or 3 likes in it. That just don't make sense. There's somebody, there could be somebody with 195 followers and getting more likes than me, and I'm like, you think I'm stupid? I already said that I am stupid. Like, you think, like, how is somebody with way less followers than me, way less? And I'm like, those are real people. You know, he made a real connection. You know, he did it, you know, official. And I'm over here, you know, trying to cheat my way up into the ranks and stuff, and they ain't even real. And it just, imagine if I'm trying to do business on Instagram. I got all these followers, and ain't none of them being active. All because of a shout out that's not even real. Because, you know, there's some Instagram businesses and all that stuff trying to sell merch and stuff. Like, how would I be able to sell merch with dead followers? Like, that's fucked up. if y'all do shout outs on Instagram and stuff, check the followers. I'm serious. Check about 10 of them. Check the post, check the following. If that bitch says 00, that's fake. They have all of that stuff lined up for you. They just, all of those accounts were made by them, and it's just like, that's just fucked up, man. But anyways, enough about that. So I'm not gonna be focusing no more on that, on those pages no more and shit. It really just got me disappointed when I found out that that's what it really is. But anyways, tomorrow I go back to work, so I get this little money thing going. So I'm really excited to get that going, because really didn't get to start off with a lot going on, because like I said, you know, my funds is low. I'm having to cancel subscriptions and stuff because of like how things are set up right now. It's really like a lot of things just gotta be adjusted. So like I said, 2020 is the money mission, man. So it's a lot of things just like that gotta get rid of, and gotta get going and get in motion, and just start having a flow of like cash, because I really need that to be a thing in my life right now. I done did enough. This little mukbang just kind of went on longer than what it should have. Yeah, it's kind of crazy though. I really didn't get to do nothing over the weekend. I guess I could talk about that. Actually, no, I did do a little something. But it was just that one thing, and that's probably like the only exciting thing that I did. It was went out, went skating. Obviously I vlogged it. It's on my page. And that's probably the most exciting thing I did. It's actually a pretty nice day out now, but I'm probably going to spend it, you know, here in the house on my PlayStation, because I really don't feel like doing nothing else. And I gotta, you know, get ready for work tomorrow, which I'm probably gonna have to leave out today and go and get some like sleeping pills and stuff, because last night I had insomnia like a motherfucker. Like, I stayed up till like 5. I didn't drink no energy drinks today. I was up. Pretty hard to get some sleep. I stayed up like digging through like the medication bag, and I was desperate for some sleep. I was desperate. I really wanted to get some sleep. I was like, man, if I don't go to sleep right now, like, imagine if I was getting ready for work and I was staying up till 5, and my clock goes off at 5:30, so I would have a hella rough start back into the weekend, or rather week. But, you know, I'm gonna cut this video short. It's gonna be a lot more mukbangs and stuff, you know. I'm not gonna be going out as often. It's like I need to start settling down a little bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of, look at that. My light skin. I like the way the sun hits my eyes. Hazel eyes, you know, pretty motherfucker, pretty ass motherfucker. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. It's already been going on for 21 minutes, and it doesn't need to go any longer. So it's really gonna be just a drag to y'all. And you know, funny thing is, I really don't go back and watch these videos, because like I already gotta like watch the shit again, kind of like when I edit it. So I really don't even worry about watching it again and seeing like this and that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all